Hey YouTube! Today I'm going to make a brisket omelet. I figured this out this morning, which is kind of funny, because I saw a brisket in there and felt really hungry. So you need 3 eggs. You don't want to add milk because milk is for the weak and not for the lactose intolerant. And it makes your omelet a little weaker and you can't really flip it well. Stir it together. In your pan over here, I added a little bit of butter because just that person. You want to set it at high heat and let the butter melt. Set the egg aside. Okay, so you're gonna want an overcooked brisket, any piece of meat, or any type of brisket, and a pinch of cilantro. Yeah, I'm dropping it. Yeah, great. So you want to cut it up into thin pieces, because then you can't really chew it. And you want to cut off the fat, because then it'll be too chewy. Hooray! And nobody likes chewy pieces of meat that they can't really digest. So you want to cut it into like a thumbnail size piece. And be careful with the butter, because that could burn and you could start a house fire. Turns out, oops, almost dropped it. So once you're done, don't have the cilantro on the same plate, because you're going to microwave the leftover meat from last night, or if you just made it today, for 30 seconds. Okay. Now with the butter, you want to kind of have it going around in a circle so your pan becomes nonstick. If you already have a nonstick pan, don't add butter because that just adds extra calories and such. Okay. So we're going to add our egg, or 3 eggs, mixed together. Okay, put it in the pan. Make sure you get all the egg in there because an omelet is no good without all its eggs. And there goes the meat. Voila, your meat. Now, I'm going to use a spatula because this is easier to kind of flip the omelet with. So you're going to push it real good around. Make sure the omelet does not stick to the pan because then you can't push it. And flip it. I need to let that go for a couple. Okay, so I'm using Hunt's for the topping. You want to use Hunt's tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce. I'm using garlic and herb for extra flavor. So you want to take off the cap just a little bit to where you can microwave it without splattering. And you want to microwave it for a minute. No more, no less, or else you're going to burn yourself. And it's really starting to smell very good because meat smells good. So you want to push it around your omelet and make sure it doesn't stick. If you're not comfortable with a pan, ask an adult to do this. And if you are an adult uncomfortable with a pan, well, that's just odd. But hey, if you have panophobia, then this recipe is not for you. And I'm sorry if you have panophobia, because these are great weapons. Okay, so I'm going to take this out of the microwave. Sorry, you can't really see the microwave. And voila, lots of steam. And careful, this is hot. Very hot. And you don't want to burn yourself and blame me for it. So you just want to keep a really careful eye on your egg, because you don't want it to really stick, or else you're not going to have a happy omelet. And it's going to take forever to get your omelet out of the pan. So how are you doing, YouTube? I hope you have a great day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And this is going to be my first series on YouTube. So if I talk too much, I'm very sorry. It's just me. It's not you, it's me. Just one of those excuses. You know. Okay, I'm going to keep letting that cook. Now, with the pinch of cilantro, you better make sure it's not in any weird fluid, because then it doesn't cook very well in the egg. If you want to add anything else to it, you can. I'm personally going to add Italian herb for flavor. Let's see. Yay. I labeled it myself. My writing is terrible, I know. But that's okay. Where did I put the spatula? Here it is. There you go. So the egg is starting to cook. A little bit at a time. You want this on low heat. That way, hopefully your egg becomes golden brown. And it'll start to smell very good. And you'll be tempted to eat it out of the pan. Don't do that. The pan is hot. Very hot. Just gotta keep sliding your spatula, or whatever your preferred tool is, around the pan and pushing in the egg just a little bit at a time. And to get maximum goodness, I want to push the egg. Be careful. If it falls out, don't try to get it, because your fire is still on. And you will burn yourself. Hopefully you don't do that, because that would be just sad. Very sad. And very painful, turns out. And if you do burn yourself, put your hand in a tub of butter. Or look up a home remedy if you don't like butter. You can look up a home remedy and stick your hand in whatever the home remedy is, because the pan will get very hot and you don't want to burn yourself. Okay, so the egg is starting to cook, as you can see. Just want to keep pushing it around, so hopefully you don't have it sticking. So now we're going to add the meat in. You don't want to overfill the omelet with meat, or else you can't flip it. So caution. And don't put it exactly in the middle, because then you still can't flip it. So you want to drop them in kind of slowly. Careful, because the pan's still hot. And yeah. So, want to add a little bit of the Italian herb, or any of your favorite seasonings, and you let it cook just a little bit longer. Okay. So, you're going to get ready to flip. My favorite method is just go slow at first. Sorry, I broke the egg. Go slow at first. And if you get this nice, beautiful golden brown texture right there, then you know your egg has been done perfectly. So you let it cook for a little bit, about a minute after you flip it. And now, you're just going to sit here and wait. Knock knock, who's there? I don't know, so go away. Yeah. Sorry about that joke, it was pretty lame. Okay, so it can serve too if you don't want to eat the whole thing by yourself, because, this omelet is huge. I should probably turn off the fire. This omelet is very big and tasty. So you want to slide it off so you don't break the omelet even more if you've already broken it. I am a right-handed person, so I'm very sorry. If you're left-handed, then put the pan the opposite way. And you want to slide it just on that beautiful plate you probably have waiting. And you want to get all the crusty stuff off. And you put it in the sink. And now, sauce. So you want to cover this thing with a nice little glop of sauce. If your thing is cold, heat it up for another 30 seconds. Because if it is cold, your egg won't taste great. Your egg will go cold. And that's a sad egg. So you just want to keep covering with sauce until it fills the whole thing all the way through. And voila! Your egg. Gorgeous and fluffy and no milk. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And have a great day and a great breakfast. This is Shay, and peace out.